Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Whether you're new here or a longtime subscriber, I'm so excited to have you joining me today. In this video, we're diving into thrift shops and what not to buy there, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thrift shops can be homes for a bunch of treasures, hidden gems, and great deals, but not everything on those shelves is a steal. Before diving into the secondhand world, you need a reality check, an honest list of what to buy and what not to buy. From dodgy electronics to kitchen gadgets, here are the biggest no-goes that will save you time and money. Trust us, these 28 items should never enter your house if they're coming from a thrift shop. Cutting boards are a no. Think twice before grabbing that secondhand cutting board. There's no real way to disinfect them fully, and those deep grooves and knife marks are the perfect hideouts for germs and mystery stains. And speaking of kitchen things, cutting boards aren't the only items you should avoid. Helmets are a big red flag. If you see a good helmet deal, there's one thing you need to do: run away. They might look fine on the outside, but you can't know whether they've been damaged or not. Trusting a used helmet is like playing roulette with your health. Safety products expire, and even if they didn't, old helmets are probably outdated and unsafe. You'd better sleep on the floor than a secondhand mattress. Getting a used mattress is a really bad idea. There's a big chance they're filled with bed bugs, dust mites, and all sorts of disgusting crawlies. On top of that, you never know where those mystery stains came from. We're sure you don't want to sleep on that. Don't wear. Absolutely skip underwear, undergarments, and lingerie at the thrift store. No matter how cute or quirky they look, just don't. These intimate items are meant to be personal, and they don't really deserve your second chance. Not to mention that elastic wears out over time, so you don't want to invest in saggy underwear. Skip them shoes. Thrift store shoes? Hard pass. Unless you find some unworn pieces, skip the shoes section at the thrift store in all cases. Secondhand shoes can be stylish and cool, but they come with a bunch of hidden problems. Who knows what adventures or foot fungus they've seen? Plus, vintage shoes might be hiding some serious discomfort. Thrift store electronics, pass. Another thing you need to stay away from is electronics. That retro blender might be looking cool, but there's a good chance it's one blend away from becoming a smoke machine. Purchasing used electronics means you're signing up for hidden problems, outdated parts, and questionable wiring. Do you really want to spend your money on a fire hazard? Car seats. If you're getting a car seat from a trusted friend or family member and it isn't expired, that's one thing, but never buy a secondhand car seat from anyone else. It isn't about massive visible damage. It's about minor stress fractures and flaws in the plastic that will lead to major damage if you get in a crash. It's just dangerous and a bad idea. Makeup. Secondhand makeup is just uncomfortable. There's no way you can know what kind of place it's coming from, if it's been sanitized or not, or if you might catch a weird eye fungus. Your skin deserves better. Swimsuits. Thrift store swimsuits? Just no. Think about all the pool chemicals, sweat, and beach sand that have been absorbed into the fabrics. Do you really want to sport someone else's beach memories and potential skin issues? Treat yourself to a fresh new swimsuit that's clean and get ready for your own adventures. Stuffed animals. Vintage stuffed animals can be cute, but they're the perfect home for dust mites and allergens. Despite looking clean, they can come with dirt deeper in their fibers. Trust us, they're not the cuddly friends your kids deserve, both speaking about hygiene and safety. Vacuum cleaners. Thrift store vacuum cleaners? Yikes. There's literally no way of knowing what the previous owner was sucking up their house or what kind of skin condition they had. These dusty relics often come with clogged filters, weak suction, and mysterious smells. The point of vacuum cleaners is to make your house cleaner, not spread someone else's dirt all over your house. Treat yourself to a new vacuum that actually works. Puzzles. Imagine spending hours making a puzzle only to find out that the last piece is missing. Vintage puzzles might seem like treasures, but it's just way too much of a risk. Plus, who knows what sticky fingers have touched those pieces? Pillows. Some items in thrift shops just aren't worth buying used, and pillows are definitely one of those. Bed bugs can crawl into the tiniest seam of fabric, so those cute-looking secondhand pillows can carry who knows what on them. Save yourself from itching and scratching and just get some new ones. Antique crystal. Buying used items is often an easy way to find inexpensive gems, but buying antique crystal is just a joke. It might sparkle with history, but it can also come with a side of lead and hidden cracks you won't be able to spot at the thrift store. They can be pretty, but the risks far outweigh the rewards. Baby's clothes. Secondhand baby clothes are affordable and sustainable, but nothing tops your baby's health. These tiny outfits can hide allergens, bacteria, and stains you don't want on your baby. Also, some fabric safety standards can potentially be outdated, making it prone to be irritating for your precious baby. It's just way more worth spending a bit more few for new, safe clothing. Plastic containers. Used plastic food containers just scream toxic chemicals. Plastic is porous, and if it has badly been used, it just isn't safe. These containers are usually cheap to buy new. Blenders and food processors. Blenders and food processors from thrift stores are risky to purchase. These appliances can have hidden issues like dull blades, faulty motors, or cracks that harbor bacteria. A new blender or food processor ensures you get reliable performance and hygiene for all your culinary creations. Hair dryers and styling tools. If we wanted to make a list of all the possible hidden dangers that used hair dryers and styling tools have, we would need hours. Internal wiring can be damaged or worn, posing a risk of electrical shock or even fire. Give your hair the love and respect it deserves by just investing in new tools that you can trust to perform reliably and safely every time. Mirrors. Old mirrors are gorgeous, but they won't be fair to you. Warped reflections will make you question your looks. Besides that, there can be potential damages, making it easy for them to break. You don't want that bad luck in your house. Thrift shop mirrors is a solid no. Your home deserves more than a secondhand reflection. Old cameras. Vintage cameras might seem like treasures, but they often come with a ton of problems. Bad mechanisms, outdated technology, and parts that cannot be replaced are just some of them. Unless you're just planning to make a collection, don't bother to buy an old vintage camera. Instead of risking it, consider investing in a new camera that guarantees you high-quality photos and modern features and settings. Pet supplies. Used pet supplies are a big no. Most veterinarians agree that they're just not safe enough, even if you do some deep cleaning. Old pet carriers and pet beds are just going to stress your pet due to scents from past owners. Don't forget that animals have a stronger smell than humans, and they can get unhappy with used items they want to call theirs. Board games. Saving money is fun, but you don't want to open a games box and find sloppy pieces and dust inside. Imagine Monopoly with money missing or Scrabble with no vowels. Hell no. Game nights should be about having fun and not having to hunt for missing parts. Old sewing machines. Secondhand sewing machines might seem like a great find, but they often come with hidden malfunctions. From missing parts to broken needles and outdated mechanisms, used sewing machines can turn your projects into real-life nightmares. If you're looking for some smooth and enjoyable sewing, invest in a new machine that meets current standards and safety measures. Rollerblades and skates. Buying old skates or rollerblades can come with a ton of downsides. In a lot of cases, they can be broken in and packed out to the shape of someone else's feet. You are looking at durability and comfort mostly, and used roller skates will give you none of that. Cribs. An entirely new nursery can be expensive, but the truth is that baby cribs are just too hazardous. It might seem reasonable to buy a second-hand crib, but you really shouldn't. Old furniture may not meet current safety standards, plus you never know if there are any missing parts or weakened structural components. So let's all agree that a brand new baby crib is preferred. Socks. Similar to underwear, socks are just too personal to share. The stretched out plastic, potential foot fungi, and the lack of freshness just make them a risky pick. Then there's the issue of durability. Thrift store socks may have already been through numerous wash cycles, which weakens the fabric and leads to thinning and holes. Dinnerware. Old dishes can harbor bacteria and germs in those tiny cracks and crevices that you can't see with a naked eye. Many vintage dinnerware sets were made before modern safety regulations took effect, meaning they might be made out of harmful materials. Your meals deserve to be served on dishes that are as fresh and wholesome as the food you prepare. Dog toys. As we mentioned earlier, used pet supplies are something you don't want to invest in cases where toys haven't been stored/maintained properly. Dirty toys will make your dog sick and will just put you all into health adventures and trouble. Pet professionals advise you to stay away from secondhand dog toys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and see you in the next one.